An interesting brand new automation game. This is F.A.R.M.S. It's a factory builder. Well, I guess more of like a tycoon factory builder. We start with not very much here. We've got central storage, we've got an iron miner, and we have got a delivery station. First thing that we're going to do is set up a route between the iron miner and the delivery station, and boom, it's a very, very slow-moving little globule of iron, but that's okay. Look at that. We're able to sell the iron for 20 gold, and what do you know, we're making ourselves a little bit of money. Now, at the current moment, we don't really have access to any machines at all, to be honest. Even, I think this is like this machine here. We don't even have access to see what type of machines we have. That's okay, though, because that's why we have got, well, not that one. That is why we have got a tech tree here. This is going to allow us to unlock the iron miner. Boom, thank you very much. Don't worry about that. Here we can really start to expand. A lumber yard we can pick up for $100. A facility that plants and fells trees to produce logs. That's cool. Or we can get a specific upgrade that is relevant to the iron miner. Manual override strengthens the effect of click buffs applied by clicking on the machines. Okay, that's kind of cool. Energy saving reduces power consumption when applying power buffs from generators. That doesn't really matter. What does matter, though, is this. This is a furnace. This is going to allow us to start smelting ores. Thank you. Thank you. Into a variety of different things. And there are recipes, and the recipes are quite interesting. But for now, what we're really gonna just focus in on is the recipe for iron ingots. Boom. Let's get that unlocked, and then let's check out what we've got going on over here. Now, as you can see, we have unlocked a little bit of information. What I am going to do is I'm gonna plonk this down right about there. We're gonna delete... Excuse me? Just do it that way instead. We're gonna delete that, and then we're gonna move you right on into there. I think a nice square difference is good. Now, how much are we gonna get for this? We're gonna get $40, which is grand. We can also go and have a little look at the recipes. Iron ore, we can see. We mine it at the miner. That's what it is. And currently... Ooh, look at that. We can make it into iron dust, presumably through a grinder, but we don't really have any information on that machine. We can also go through a furnace in order to make an iron ingot, and as you can see, we are doubling the value, which is really quite exciting, and we're now able to make a good chunk of cheddar, which I am quite happy about because things are going to start to get a little bit more pricey. For example, we've got glass over here. That ain't super hot. We can also, by the way, upgrade the iron miner tab, I guess. This is going to allow me to increase my install limit by 1. I am going to grab that, and we are... Can I just build it here? It doesn't... I don't know. Also, ooh, let's see if this works. I don't know. Actually, we should be fine. So we can give it a little click buff. That's not really something that I want to be relying on, but I mean, we can give everything a click buff, I guess. Maybe that's something that I want to do. That'll allow me to get just a little bit more production from pretty much everything. Can we stack up resources here? To be fair, we don't really need to. We're processing at a very, very decent rate of knots here. That is good. Okay, let's jump back into the tech tree, see what else we want to pick up. Central storage, facility that stores a large amount of items used for tech tree upgrades. Potentially a crusher. Okay, that will 100% be how we make dust. Yeah, for sure. A rolling mill? Let's get a rolling mill. Why the heck not? A copper miner is up there. A pipe crafter. A frame crafter. Okay, let's move you down a little bit. Can I... Oh yeah, I need to buy machines as well. Oh my lordy. Okay, so we've got auto purchase turned on. That's fine. However, at the present moment, it's going to cost me 2,000 gold in order to get a rolling machine. And I don't really have that. Not in the bank, anyway. But that's fine. Should I maybe try and get some... upgrades that would allow me to, for example, get manual overrides increased or anything like that? Let's do some of the cheap stuff. So central storage we'll get, lumber yard we will get, crusher we'll get as well. Okay, so that's where crushing goes. What about if I jump into the recipe here? Yeah, now we can see. Turns out we get the crusher. Doesn't look like it's more valuable. I think it's more valuable just to keep on selling the ingots. The thing is, though, rolling mill, yeah, we can't do anything with the rolling mill, unfortunately. But that is what I want to do. That is definitely what I would like to move towards. Yeah, if we could just... If we could speed up. There we go. That would be excellent. Let's not... Ah, I see. Look at that. So we can't actually... yeah, all the inputs pause as we wait for this to be completely processed. That is worth noting. Just something to keep in mind. A lumberyard, you know what? There's pretty much no reason not to grab a lumberyard over here and just throw it out over that way. Sure, we'll give it a little boost as well. So what are we going to get? We're going to get logs here. They're green logs. It's a little bit funky, but that's okay. Let's see. What can wood do? Wood can go into the rolling mill and make a plank. It can go into the furnace and become charcoal, or it can be crushed into wood chips. It looks like it can also be made into sap. I mean, the idea of a second furnace I find quite appealing. How much is a second furnace going to cost me? $1,000? I think not. I think we're going to just hold on until we get that rolling mill. I think that's going to be the next big milestone. There we go. Machines. Crusher, rolling mill, boom. Let's get that. Turn off auto purchase, actually. We don't really need it. Okay, then this goes here, then this goes here. I guess I could probably put stuff into my central storage, but there's no real reason to do that, at least at the present moment. Also, I don't know if the environmental sort of things really matter here. I mean, there's iron ore over here, but I mean, I'm managing to mine the iron ore apparently just fine. I mean, if I put it... Does that go faster? It looks like it gets a 2.6 times speed buff, so I guess there's no reason not to, right? Okay. Well, so it turns out that we can mine iron ore from anywhere, and... Sure. Let's move this over here. I like how everything is free to move around. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Okay. This is looking much better. Much, much better. Furnace... Yep, and then you'll stop. That's fine. Let's get this up and running so that we can process a little bit faster. Rolling mill. Aha. Here. This is interesting. This is very, very interesting indeed. So you would think that this would be working. It's not. What we need to do is we need to jump into here. We need to go into rolling mill, and then we need to take the iron plate recipe in order to actually make this work. Right, no idea what happened to my voice there, but there we go. We're still making stuff. That's good. Iron plates, it's now working, and we have doubled the value, which is really, really good. My furnace is struggling here. I will say. The rolling mill is also kind of struggling a little bit, but we can click on that and give it a nice little boost. Cool. Right, what do I want to sort out next? Is there something specific? There's going to be... Yeah, there's going to be a lot of things that I can't unlock at the moment, and it looks like this stick crafter, for example, will require iron ingots as well. I mean, can I set up 2 outputs? I don't think so. Is there like a... I guess this is the... Ah, this is what I need. A hub. This is perfect. It's exactly what I need. So, how do I get one? How much does it cost? It's fine. Yeah, that's definitely manageable. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to come into here. We're going to go to there. We're going to send 50% up, and we're going to send 50% down. And that will be perfect, to be honest with you. I think that will be absolutely grand. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. Now, the other thing that we could do is that we could, like, output all of our iron into this central storage and then out from there into the furnace, yada, yada, yada. But I feel like this is a good sort of compromise solution because, you know, we can have as much iron ore coming through this area as we want because it is all just going into storage. So that's absolutely fine. Right. What's this over here? Price negotiation. Increases the amount of money received when selling items. There's pretty much no reason not to get that. I think we'll do it. Increases the number of items that can be held in one slot. Oh, yeah, I should probably check. What have we actually got here? We have got iron ingots. We can toggle the output at the bottom to be enabled if we want to. I will just continue to save up a whole bunch of iron ingots, to be honest. This furnace needs to get a little bit better than it currently is. So, how do we do that? High voltage strengthens the effect of power buffs. No. Increases the speed of machines. Let's do it. You know what? Let's just get that right up to the top. That is making me feel a heck of a lot better about this furnace. That's good. That is really, really good. And in fact, maybe we can look to get another one in just short order. Right, but there's nothing else that I really want to get right now. Copper miner. You know what? Yeah, let's do the copper miner. Use the relay junction point. Okay. Thank you very much. Place a relay. Just shift and left click. Color is key. Okay. That's nice. I like that idea because it means that we can ideally keep all of the processing around here. We've got sand over there. What's this? Is this copper down here? Diamond ore. Is that copper down there? That's like a long way away. Okay, there's copper up here, which is a little bit more accessible for us. Right, copper miner. Let's grab this machine. That's expensive, isn't it? It's really expensive. Okay, so I do... Hold on. If I do this to here, and then shift click, there we go. That creates a relay. Right. That's fine. And we're going to need another furnace, aren't we? Yeah, for sure we're going to need another furnace. And to be fair, I don't really want to be going into here. So let's create a node over there. Let's go and grab another furnace. Okay, that actually costs quite a lot. That's annoying. Okay, good. And then out from here to here. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. That's great. And you know what? Let's move you around a little bit. That's looking much better. Do I want to get more? Oh. What's going on? Apparently nothing. I just was being kept up to date with what's happening here. We're getting 88. Okay, what does that mean? I don't know if it means anything for us. Fine. Let's get this boosted, by the way, so that we can get maximum speed out of the whole operation. Cool. Anything else? Frame crafter. Yeah, it's going to cost me some iron plates. To be fair, I should probably get another machine. I should probably get another hub. Yeah, if I could get another hub, that would be great. No translation found for toast machine limit reached. So that means that I need to upgrade the node first. It's going to cost me 1,500. Sure. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Again, I'm not ecstatic about this, but it's fine. So that goes the input for there. That goes the input to there. And then that goes the output to there. That just means that we are going to start assembling as many resources as we can. I'm not making a whole heck of a lot of money here. That's my only thing. This is taking about 1 billion years to get over here. Also, I don't have the correct recipe for copper processing. Recipe copper ingot. Yep, we'll get that. And do I need anything else? Another rolling mill? I guess I could. A casting machine? I want to get a casting machine. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get a casting machine. An iron gear? I will get an iron gear. Recipe for iron gear. That sounds good to me. Okay, you know what? Turn that on. It's fine. It's fine. Get that bought. That's good. And then what do we want to do? We want to put it over here. So we want to get ingots over to here, and then we've already got the gear. We've already got the gear recipe, and then can we cross over? Can we do that? Okay, that's legal behavior. How much does this get sold for? Let's go and check it out, shall we? So we go iron ore into ingots, ingots into iron gears. It's the same. Okay. Okay. Not sure what these are, but probably a frame. I guess we'll just keep them. I guess we'll just keep them on hand for now. I think, by the way, another miner would be useful. Yeah, give me another miner. And bang that in over here. Put that over to there. Make sure that you are boosted to the maximum degree. And honestly, an upgrade to the furnace in the overclocking department, that would be pretty darn good. Or alternatively, maybe we just get click strength buff increased. So that we can go up to 2.2 times speed. It's not bad. It's better than a slap in the face with a wet fish, that's for sure. Not necessarily better, though. And does make me think that maybe we should have, like, a central storage hub in here. And in an ideal world, we're able to get more furnaces. That's kind of what we're after. Right, we do need to think about what's going to happen over here. Processor, rolling mill. Is there anything that I really need to get? No, I mean, I think maybe... We cannot purchase more central storages. Okay. A straight link. Useful when you want to bundle multiple links together. A cleaner. Removes buffs from items. Okay. Storage. Machine that temporarily stores items. We need to start looking at some more complicated recipes. I mean, to be fair, I don't have any money for more complicated recipes right now. We're pretty thin on the ground. Gold miner. Copper plates. Yeah, we're pretty thin on the ground at the moment. Let's just output to here then. That's fine. Right, make sure that that's boosted. Great, that's fine. To be honest, you know what? Let's do that. Okay, looks like we can sell direct. I think copper is... Copper ingots, they sell for 100. So that's more than iron. That's good. Definitely worth doing. I definitely need more money, because to be fair, I'm just storing a bunch of stuff at the moment, which is fine. I'm not upset about that. It's fine. It's totally fine. But it could be better. Do we want to dustify anything? Not yet. Unless the recipe calls for it, I'm pretty sure there's no real reason for us to dustify anything. So we're not selling any gears. We're not selling any ingots. It's literally just iron plates and a little bit of raw wood. A little bit of raw wood. That is it. Okay, let's jump back into the tech tree then. Iron plates we're assembling. Copper plates we are not. Do we need copper plates for anything else? No, we need lots of money. Iron ingots we're assembling there. That's fine. Maybe, honestly, getting the overclock. It's a pretty cheap upgrade, and it actually gives us what we're after. We'll get 1 point in upgrades to the furnace. Let's maybe get another lumberyard. Let's do it. And let's get a few points in there as well. Farm and sand excavator are both a little bit too expensive for us at the moment, but that's okay. Get that in there. I want to make some cash. Also, what's the other upgrade that allows us to get more money for cash? I mean, it's probably worth... Increases transport speed? I mean, that's really good, but this is amazing, and this will be able to benefit us, like, a lot. So maybe we want to go and return to that. But you know what? For now, let's just settle for the fact that we got a little bit more cash coming in. Look at that. Copper ingots. Copper ingots suddenly are becoming our big spender or big producer. Is there an opportunity to get another copper miner on the cheap? Everything seems to cost 2,000. Everything seems to cost 2,000, and that's very, very expensive. A frame crafter. I feel like that's going to require us to have multiple components, which I'm very okay with, by the way. Very okay with. A gear? Show me the recipe. Show me the recipe of a gear. Copper gear is 200. Do you know what? It's better than an iron gear. An iron gear which is just 80. Yeah, I mean, we do need iron gears for something, which is why I'm building them, right? I thought I needed... 10k, 10k, 50k. I thought we needed iron gears for something. Okay, maybe we don't need iron gears then. If we don't need iron gears, then let's immediately change this around. Let's delete you. Yep. And then let's place you here. Let's output to there. Yes, I know it's going to delete a whole bunch of value from that process, but that's fine. And I am positive we don't need copper gears anywhere. No, we do need copper plates, but that's okay. We'll work on that a little bit. Coal mining. I don't hate that idea. I do not hate that idea at all. Overclock. Let's get one of overclock, because we can currently handle the rate of extraction here. I need this. I should have got the recipe beforehand. Okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. We'll just get a little bit more copper to help us. It's fine. Also, let's make sure that that is boosted. Yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. This is pretty darn good. I like this. I like this a lot. What machines have I not used yet? I've not used a crusher yet. Let's go and get the recipe for you. There we go. Nice. Down here. Wonderful. Bring it on in. Fantastic. And then straight to the delivery station. Yeah, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, because I'm just a little bit worried that we are just not gonna... We're just not making money at any decent rate. And that is sad. That is really, really sad. Next thing that I probably want to check out is the iron plates that we've got, right? What on earth are these machines here? We gotta try and figure that out. We gotta go and do a little bit more tech tree investigations. A stick crafter. Is that the best that I can get at this moment in time? The pipe crafter is probably going to be a little bit easier. It'll just require us to use rolled steel or rolled iron, whatever it is. A plank. Oh yeah, I could get a plank. That's also not a terrible idea. Let's get a stick crafter. A recycler. A machine that randomly salvages useful items from junk. Okay. Let's take a little look. An iron stick. An iron stick. An iron stick sells for 80. A copper gear and an iron stick. Okay, so we take ingots. We take ingots and we output sticks. There we go. Put you down here. Ingots. Output sticks. Sure. We'll do that for now. We got plenty of ingots. We got ingots coming out the flippin' wazoo. Also, look at how we're doing money-wise. This is phenomenal. This is looking real good. Okay. Recycler. I don't need to worry about that. We do need iron sticks for now. I'll get that so that it actually works. Otherwise, we'll have some problems. But we don't need iron sticks for anything other than this unlock. Okay, fine. A recipe. Stick. It's fine. Recipe soy sauce. Oh, okay. I presume that's going to come from, like, the farm down here? I don't know if there's anything... Is there anything that we really want? I mean, the iron plates we are getting slowly but surely. Let's get the coal. Oh, we can't get the coal miner. Okay, that's fine. I was going to say, we could get the coal miner. I am interested in said coal miner. I'm also now that I'm here, I'm kind of interested in just getting to the 5k. That will allow us to get that little extra bit of selling. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for wood. We need to improve the value of wood. Is the furnace the best way that we want to do that, or do we want to get a rolling mill? I'll see which one's cheaper. So furnace is 1,500, and a rolling mill is 2,000. Buy the furnace. We can just do that through right-clicking, by the way, which is quite nice. Right, into there, into there, into here. Let's see if we can keep up with the level of production. 187, that should basically get doubled, right? That was quick, but also it did not work. We needed charcoal. Oh, that's expensive. Right, well, that is worthless then. Let's delete you, and let's buy a rolling mill instead, I guess. Let's also just get this real quick. Oh, there's more. Export speed, food negotiation. You know what? Yeah, I want to get into food negotiation. Food is like an important part of this game. I mean, it's called F.A.R.M.S, for goodness sake, right? It is called F.A.R.M.S. But we're not there yet. We're not to the farm stage quite yet. Get this bought. Get a rolling mill in. Yep. And let's do... Where is it? Rolling mill here. Plank. That's the one. Okay, so we should now be able to make planks. Whether or not we're going to have the correct amount of speed to do that without my clicking interventions, I'm not quite sure. But we'll certainly try. How's this looking? It looks like we're a little bit slow on the old on the old gear crafter. Looks like I need to occasionally manually get involved. Right, fine. Let's go and take a look at the farm. A facility that randomly produces various crops. Randomly produces various crops. How the heck does that work? Right, well, let's go and take a look. I guess we want to check here. So what is this going to... Actually, let's produce the crops above. Let's produce the crops above this thing here. So randomly. Right, so strawberry, wheat, wheats. What do these things sell for? If I just type in farm, no. Wheats? Yeah, wheat is 10. And if we crush it, we get flour. Wheat dust. Okay, and then strawberry. Does that actually give us anything? I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Strawberry, we can't do anything with it. Okay, well, you know what? I think I kind of just... Oh, and sugarcane as well. Well, sugarcane can make sugar. We at least know about that one. That's fine. Good news is we're making a lot of money. The bad news is that it's all coming from copper. I mean, it's not necessarily bad news. It just probably means that we want to expand our copper operations. If I take... I take the opportunity to put in a... Yeah, a little kink here. Unfortunately, that does get rid of everything on the screen. But at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it because we're going to be able to... do we need to get a hub? I guess we do need to get a hub. Okay. Don't have the cash for it. It's fine. I should now. Machine. Alright, I need the opposite of a hub, actually. Yeah, I need the opposite of a hub. I'm going to buy one and then see. Because we... Yeah, so we can't do output to output. That's annoying. How do we do this? Because we can have multiple inputs into here. Hold the phone. Output to there. Fine. Output to there. Input to there. Does that work? I can't believe it, but that actually does work. Okay, so if we grab this to there, fine. There we go. We move this. This looks so weird. I think I can get away with, like, moving and not completely deleting all the stuff. There we go. Okay, I can't believe it, but that actually worked. Cool. Very nice. So we are going to have sort of capacity issues here. I acknowledge that. That's fine. The gear crafter is one of those things that we could really do with just actually getting an upgrade for, because the more that we can process, the better will be. It's quite an expensive series of upgrades, but processing at that faster, elevated speed is going to be great. Obviously now we're going to be getting, well, not now, but we're going to be getting loads and loads and loads of additional buildings coming in here very soon. Can I delete the hub? Yep, we sure can. And now we got a spare hub to keep around. What the heck is this? That doesn't look like we can fit this in. We're going to need to figure out what to do with our food that I've just got. A ranch? A facility that randomly produces various items from animals? Fermenter is 500 wheats. Okay, sand extractor is $1,000. Let's get the sand extractor. An oil field, 12.5k. That's quite a lot of money. Frame crafter we are moving towards quite rapidly, which I'm quite happy about. Gold we can't get. Recycler we can't get yet. Storage, not a chance. Cleaner, not a chance. Yeah, there's not really that much. It's not really that much stuff that I can do. I mean, if we go iron or even copper, let's try copper. Copper ore. There we go. So copper ore, if we process into ingots, copper plates are worth 200. Copper gears are worth 200. If I want to keep going down gears, sticks and something. Sticks and copper gear will give this. I wonder where that's going to be in the tech tree. Maybe connected to the stick crafter, but doesn't look that way. Gold miner. I just feel like the gold miner is not the right... Well, you know what? Sure, let's try it. A bauxite miner? Okay, interesting. Might work. The reason that I did go for gold is because we are actually quite close to gold. Let's do gold in there. And you know what? We now have a furnace spare. Yoink. Yoink. And we need to make sure that we get a recipe for said furnace to do gold. Amazing. And what about gold gears? 5,000 bucks, and we're not currently processing any gears because of that massive supply issue that we had. Oh, but this is looking great, though. This is looking great. Yeah, if we get this... I can't even do this. I mean, can I get rid of... Oh, you know what I can do? I can do output to here. Output enabled. Unlock. Oh, no, we want to keep those. What do I not want to keep? Soy, I think, is necessary. Let's get rid of rice. Rice is actually pretty valuable. So is sugarcane. Let's sell... And hemp yarn. Right. Hemp yarn. Again, still don't know. I mean, we've got no idea. We've got no idea how any of our farm things work. This is going to be a nightmare to keep checking back. You know what? Let's get rid of this iron. There's no reason to have 200 iron just kicking around here. And can I ditch... Can I ditch this? Yeah, can I ditch that node? That's much better. I've got too much iron coming in. You know what? Let's just go straight to the sell. If we've got excess iron, then absolutely just continue to sell it. How much am I getting for this gold? I've not checked the oops. Gold ore. Gold ore is mined for 200. It's sold for 400. Holy cow. Gold gear is 800, or gold plate is also 800. So is a stick. Okay, I'm very, very wealthy. Turns out gold absolutely was the right decision. Let's get a gear. Let's get a gear machine. We'll get that bought. We'll go straight into there. We'll go straight out to there. We'll make sure that we have got the... Where is it? Gear machine. Here we go. Get the recipe. It is going to cost me a pretty penny. It's going to cost me 5k, but that's okay. What is this? 0.75? Why is this slow? Is it because it's on... like a bad working area? 0.75 buff. I don't know why that is the case. Anyway, let me just check real quick how we're doing over here at this gear crafter. Yeah, we're going to need to get some gear crafter speed boosts rolled out to everyone. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do a little bit of gear crafting speed modifiers here. A wheel. I'm interested. Very interested. Either way, that will help. That will help, most importantly, copper. But it will also help this area over here as well. Let's start the process of unwinding all of this iron ore. Because I don't... iron ingotage, because we don't need it. Wheat. We need way more wheat. I need to also ditch you. Yeah, and you. And let's do another output there. Can I get another delivery station? Because this is looking real crammed. Really, really, really crammed. And in fact, let's get a third one. Why the heck not? Why the heck not? Look at that, by the way. That is crazy money that we're making. Oh boy. Is there another level of negotiation that we can get access to? Food negotiation increases the price of food-related stuff. That's not bad. I think, honestly, I'll just take regular old price negotiation. Stacking density increases the number of items that can be held in one slot. Warehouse capacity. You know what? I'll take warehouse capacity and I'll take stacking density. I'll take both of those because that will make my food supply situation just that little bit more... just that little bit more easy to deal with. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Yeah, this is looking amazing. This is looking really, really good. So, it's not quite there with the gear crafter speed upgrades, but you know what? We're kind of close. The other thing that I do want to do, and this is going to be vapid, but I'm gonna get myself another very, very ludicrously expensive ore miner for gold because I want to. There we go. Make sure that everybody's boosted. Make sure you're boosted. I think we can handle an additional gold miner here. And I think every part of the process can handle this. If it can't, then we'll just give, you know, each respective machine a few more upgrades. That's kind of cool. Right, farming. I really have neglected farming. Right-click to purchase another farming building. Let's do it. Let's get that over there. Let's get you into the top over here. Marvelous. I am after wheat. We're going to get it if it's the gosh darned last thing that I do. And I'm happy to move towards that. Let's get some production efficiencies for the operation of farms. A ranch. I'll throw in a ranch, maybe. Oil field? I want to explore the oil field. Oh, let's get the frame crafter because that, I feel, is going to be good. What is this? Concrete? Oh, okay. That's kind of interesting. Glass wool? What are these selling for? What are these selling for? Glass wool sells for 80. That's kind of garbage, to be honest with you. That's really bad. What about concrete? Concrete sells for 40. Iron frame? Iron frame sells for 80. What about a gold frame, for example? Sells for 800. Fine, but my gears sell for 800, don't they? Yeah, my gears do sell for 800. So many unknowns. So many unknowns. Copper plates. Copper plates we can move towards. I can do that. Let's go and get oil field. Sure. Liquid generator. A machine that generates electricity from other liquid fuel. That is a cool idea. I would very much like... First of all, sure. Throw it in there. And oil fields. No, not the tech tree. Machines. There we go. Let's get this. Get this oil field up and running. Do we have... get out of here. Get out of here, strawberries. Keep on coming with the old wheat. I need 250 iron sticks. Hemp we can get rid of as well. Tell you what, though, we're doing good. Gears need to be crafting a little bit faster. This is looking fine. This is looking fine. If it's working, it's working, right? If it's working, it's working. I really, really, really want to use these copper gears for something. Like, I feel like I can, right? I feel like the copper gears... can be used for something more than they currently are being used for. We just need to figure out what this machine is. This tech tree is pretty large, to be honest. Oh, yeah, I need to start storing the oil. That's what I need to start doing. Yeah, do that. This is already looking completely chaotic. Do I want to move this down here? I feel like maybe moving this down here is not the craziest idea in the world, just so that I actually have some degree of, like, vision. Like, what the heck is it that I'm actually doing? And honestly, we should probably just ditch these wood things. They're just making so little money. Like, for the stuff that's not making any money, why bother? Right, oil field. Yeah, we need more oil fields. Get as many of them as we can. And strengthens the effect of power buffs. 500k is what that liquid generator is going to cost. 500k. It's a heck of a lot. Copper plate. Oh yeah, I need to go and do copper plate. So that's going to be this here. Let's do a hub. Bring into there. Bring out to there. Move you up to there. Fine. And then roll grates over. How's that? I should always try and, like, insert... these things, whatever they're called. The interstitial nodes. Did I get the recipe for copper plates? I did. It's good. Happy with that. So this area is still looking messy, but we're not wasting anything. That's good. Right, get the strawberries out of here. Let's get the hemp out of here. That's nice. Keep getting the hemp out of there. And that allows me to get my oil in, which is good. How much would a second oil drill cost? 45k? Honestly, I'll get it. I'll get it. If I add this, can I get... No, I can't get 2. I keep forgetting. Okay, nice. Okay, so I can just, like, add. Yeah, I can just add these points. That's fine. That is nice to note. Look at this. Okay, that looks way more organized. Frankly, better looking. There we go. Yeah, sure. That's fine. I'm happy with that. How's this all looking? Not bad. Not bad at all. Sugarcane, get out of here. Rice, get out of here as well. Oil, we want to keep the oil. Keep on getting those sticks. It's cool. It's looking good. That's looking real good. Okay, back into the tech tree. Copper plates. Yeah, copper plates we are finally getting on top of, so that's great. Bauxite mine I will get. It's only 15k. Bauxite, is that more expensive than gold? Let's have a little look. So, furnace. Aluminium gear. Yep. Furnace. Oh, I don't know how we do this. Recipe rubber? Show me the recipe. Show me the recipe. Where do we make this? Oh, we can't. Aluminium ingot is made from bauxite dust and bauxite ore. Interesting. So that looks like some sort of like a high-value area. High-value processor. Upstream levels. Downstream levels. Okay, so this gives me an overview of like everything if I zoom out. So yeah, to crush into dust. And then there's some furnace. And then we roll it. And then we can frame it. Or then we can turn it into an aluminium gear. Fine. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. I like this a lot. Okay, it's not super handy for me right now, but it's good to note. Okay, I'm at 150k. I would like to do price negotiation, and I'd like to do price negotiation again. Yield, critical rate. Processing items gives a chance to improve yield. Items with higher yield sell for more. Okay, a sorter or a sorter straight. I will get both of these things, but I don't need either of them right now. So let's just keep chilling. I'll yoink the ranch, a whisk, a fishing hut. I'll take the fishing hut as well. It's good. Am I still... Where's my oil? Why is my oil, like, taking such a darn long time to get together here? This is not good. We need to get rid of this. We need to get rid of this. That's fine. Get it all out of there. I'm making so much money from this gold operation that I've got going. Tell you what, furnaces, let's improve the overclock level. Yep, you know what? Let's just do it. And what's the other one that I use? The casting machine. Yeah, nice. We can only get that upgraded once. Now twice. But that will make a difference. It's looking good, actually. Yeah, that's looking real nice. Okay, and then oil. Yeah, can I get... What's another oil machine going to cost me? An oil derrick, an oil drill. 70k? It's a bit much. It's a bit much. It's a bit much for a drill, isn't it? That is unfortunate. Do I still need these plates? I don't think I do. Sticks, yeah, I know we need the sticks. We're still saving up for the sticks. I only have... I really do not have that many. Let's get upgrades to the rolling mill. I'm happy with that. Yep. It's pretty cheap as well for what we're doing. Nice. Is there other upgrades that I should be getting? I don't think so. Strengthens the effect of power buffs applied by generators. Yeah, that's why we're trying to save. That's why we're trying to save really, really heavily. Fishing hut. Yeah, you know what? Let's experiment with the fishing hut. I think that seems like a cool thing to do. Fishing hut. Sure. Do we need to... I guess we see what the fish sells for. See what the recipe is for fish. Fish. They sell for 50 bucks. Soy sauce and rice. I presume that's like sushi or something? That seems good. I mean, but we don't have the building. We don't have the ability to do it. A machine that exists solely to process milk into whipped cream. Actually, that requires milk as an ingredient from the ranch. So let's go and ranch it up in this joint. And you know what? I'd like to get a second one if it's all possible. 20k that I'll never get back. That's all right. I mean, central storage really needs upgrading, doesn't it? It could really do with an upgrade. Let's do warehouse capacity, again, and then we'll get stacking density as soon as we can. But for now, we're just gonna settle for more space, more floor space. God, the oil is taking ages. Oil is taking a really long time. I wonder what the terrain does. Like, oh, it's not water. That's bauxite there. Oh, no, that is fish. Okay, sure. 3.2 something? Technically, that's slightly larger. Okay, well, that's great. Is there any more diamond ore over there? Copper. Oh, there's some woods down here. Some coal there. Iron ore. Diamond ore. Iron ore, fish. So that is fish then. Okay, that's fine. Sand as well. I do have a sand extractor, but I've not actually done a darn thing with the sand yet. Or with the wood. We've not really covered ourselves in glory on the wood department. And by that I just mean we've not really done anything. Cool. Transportation speed. Also straight link. Maybe that'll be kind of cool. Transport speed. I'll get transport speed 1. I'll get transport speed 2. Is that going to make a marginal difference? Looks like it'll make absolutely hee-haw difference. Leather. Oh, I see. That leather that's come from the ranch. That's cool. What's the issue? We're waiting on a strawberry being delivered through here. Oh, wow. Okay, I see. So that should go over to there. So we want to make sure. I think if, as it was, we had it like this, and because we were waiting for this to deliver, it slowed and stopped everything else. Whereas we didn't allow the egg to be delivered because there was no space. That's fine. So basically, yeah, we want the farms to be going into one input, and we want the ranches to be going into another, so that if it's a ranch defect or if it's a ranch storage issue, it'll only stop the ranches from producing. It won't also stop the farms from producing as well. So that is fine. Should we start making soy sauce? I feel like we could start making soy sauce. That would be eminently doable because it's quite easy for us to do. We just need the soy sauce recipe. It's literally just these soybeans into a furnace. And I will increase our furnace cap by 1. And build that right over there. Build this in here. We will allow the soybeans out. And we will allow them only down one specific area. What am I going to do? What am I going to do with soybeans now? Or soy sauce, even. There's still nothing. But we sell it for 40. Well, that's good. That's something, at least. Means that we can get them out of there. That's fine. And it means that we clean up a little area. Iron sticks, we're still waiting for. Still waiting for that to come good. Let's maybe give it a little bit of a click. Soy sauce doesn't even register on the scale. Holy cow. It's kind of crazy. How much oil do we have? 74 oil? It's coming. It's coming together. It is coming together. Override duration. Extends the operation, or extends its duration of click buffs. Okay, fine. Aha! Pipe crafter. Let's get a pipe crafter. That's cool. A gem miner and a shaper. Copper pipe. How much does copper pipe sell for? 400? Is that the same price as gears? I think it is. No, it's slightly more. I don't really think that I care about copper pipes, to be honest, unless they're used in a recipe, which they absolutely categorically are, and actually it looks like they're used in a whole bunch of, like, high-end recipes. We can get it, but we don't necessarily have to get it right now. Let's get a gem miner, a gem cutter. We're requires 250 diamond ore. Let's get 2 gem miners then. So, diamond ore does exist. Is it down here? It absolutely is down here. Select this. Machines. There we go. Nice. And I think that's the 2 best sources. It's fine. And where do I want to go? I think I want to go straight up to the base. It does look messy, but it's fine. If I go back to the tech tree. So, sorter, device that sorts items to the orange port. Straight link. I think this is what I want. Yeah, opposing merge. Yeah, this is what I want. Let's get the sorter. Let's get the sorter straight. And storage as well. So is that... What does that mean for me? I want to see this. I want to see this. I want to see... this. Because I want to know... Okay, so it's got 3 inputs and 1 output. That is exactly the sort of, like, thing that we need to have down here. We rotate you around, and then we have inputs, inputs, and then, yeah, we can delete that, and then we can just go with one solid output all the way up to there, which I think is absolutely perfect. We'll make sure that these gems are able to mine diamonds at a decent rate. Oh, is there a percentage-based chance that we don't mine a gem? Because it looks like... Yeah, idle. Huh. Output enabled. Yeah, we want to leave output enabled on. So that we always just pump stuff up there. Cool. How's this looking? It's looking fine. Don't know why I need to be aware of where that is. I'm very glad that it's there, but that's fine. Okay, cool. Right, anything else that I want to do? Export speed, reduce the interval at which items are output from machines. Fine. Food negotiations. That's at least going to mean that we get a slightly better deal on our soy sauce. And in fact, are we... Yeah, we are really not doing super hot here. We're really not doing super hot at all. I need to upgrade my storage. I said that I was going to, and I did not. There we go. But that's a good time to do it. Don't really care about this. I mean, this is kind of useful. I would actually love a recycler. A machine that randomly salvages useful items from junk. The output changes depending on blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. 500k. That's too much. But chemical factory is definitely doable. Also, this is still going very, very slowly, and I'm not happy with that. Gold is the way forward, though. Absolutely investing in gold. This is what it's all about. Actually, speaking of investing in gold, can I maybe get insufficient money to get another one? But we're not a million miles away. Sure. Not a million miles away at all. I would love to get a hub, yeah, which is pretty cheap. We're going to input into here. We're going to input to there. We're going to get machines. We're going to go here. We're going to buy another one. And we're going to send you on your merry way around. And with that, I very much hope that we should be able to increase pretty dramatically our production of, well, everything. Nice. Okay, we are really sort of like constrained by the money that we have and the buildings that we can afford to buy at the present moment, but that's fine. Also, we've just hit the 250 metal sticks that we require in order to grab this, which I will do. The recycler. I mean, what sort of junk are you talking about there, video game? Is it maybe like some of this stuff? That might be it. I don't know. Wheats, yeah, we're working on that. So this furnace does. Oh yeah, yeah. I suppose if we let things go, they all just go to the furnace, which not ideal because it's only really configured to deal with soy outputs, but that's fine. Also, this leather icon looks like a banana. Is that... What's that all about? I don't know. I don't know. Right, I feel like we've not had a big increase in our cash in a long time. Shaper, we're still working on that. Gem cutter, diamond ore. Yes, we need a slot for diamonds, and that of course means that there's going to be chaos elsewhere. So you know what, I'll get that there. How about that? Milk we're still getting. That's a painfully slow process. That's going to be a bit slow. I guess we're closest to perhaps copper plates. We're not doing badly on that front at all. Very reasonably quick. I think we need speed upgrades on pretty much everything. If I could get some speed upgrades, that'd be great. Get you another one of these. And you know what? Let's just drag this straight into there. Sure, it looks a little bit janky, but it's fine. And let's go again. Let's go another one. Go into there, and straight on into there. Beautiful. And you know what? I think we should probably get some upgrades to our drilling efficiency, because I am super desperate to get a liquid generator. Do I need to get a chemical factory before I get a liquid generator? That is something that I think is potentially there. Let's also see if we can do manual override on this. Also, should I be trying to do anything with sand? I don't think so, right? Like, it's just... I also don't think I need to do anything with flame crafters. I just bought a second one there for no discernible reason. But I don't even think I need to do anything with this. It's like just a gold frame, and they don't really sell for that much more than other things. So, meh, I suppose. Not a huge priority at the present moment. Does look good, though. Lots and lots of these plates coming through. Yep, we can now hold up to 250. I don't think I need to continue to stock these. Yeah, I think we can just get rid of this, to be honest. I don't even know what I need to do with my iron. I might just delete the hub and delete the rolling mill. Yeah, I mean, we just don't make any money from these things at all. So yeah, ditch all that, ditch all that. And immediately that, I mean, it looks like a little bit of a sort of cat-handed consolidation, but things actually do look better now, and they also work better. How much am I getting for these fish? I mean, I tell you what, the fact that we're getting more from fish than we were for iron plates and iron ingots, that's pretty darn good. That's pretty darn good. Yeah, let's remove this. Let's get this set as the output. Let's get all of these plates gone, because I don't need them anymore. Just double, triple, quadruple checking. I do still need copper plates, but I don't need rods either, so we can afford to get them out of here. Strawberries, still haven't found a use for strawberries. Eggs, we've not actually found any use for eggs. Soy, we do have a use for soy. And that's what we're gonna have a sorter system in here somewhere. I don't know how that'll end up working out, but hopefully it will. We can also unlock the iron gears. How am I doing wheat-wise? Also, let's just get this. Why did that soy? Where did that soy come from? Whatever, doesn't matter. That's okay. That is absolutely El Grando. Milk, we're waiting for milk. The fermenter, we need so much. We need so much. 200 oil, come on. Come on. We're trying to get oil across the line. 0.5 times speed buff. That seems slow. Can I get more? We can try. There we go, max that out. Max that out too. Manual override, another level. Is that better? Does look better. Looks a lot better. We like to see that. That's good. Okay, so iron is currently doing nothing. We should have loads of space here, though, right? I hope. Get rid of hemp as well. Strawberries are already queued up. 250. Yep, that will allow us to unlock the shaper. Beautiful. And then what is this? The circuit planner. So what is this? A recipe for a nail. Okay, let's unlock it. Let's unlock the iron wire as well. A gold ring? A gold ring? Sure. But then what is this? We don't know what that is. Gold ring. It's just gold into a gold ring. Iron into an iron ring. Copper wire. Circuit printer. Okay, we're gonna go down this sort of computery route, apparently. Chemical factory is enabled for us. I think we'll get this first, right? Because sap, naphtha, plastic, and aluminium ingots. Oh, okay, so that's interesting. So that was the missing building between the bauxite dust and the aluminium ingot. So bauxite ore, I guess we can make that into an ingot just without dusting. I guess maybe dusting is slightly more efficient. I'm not really sure. Okay, and then we can shape into, or sorry, then we can gear craft into that, or we can frame craft into that. Fine, but that doesn't really give me any more information about, I think, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. A recipe for a spring. See, if I buy the recipe for a spring, if we show the recipe, then that still doesn't, like, show the rest of what it is that we need. Maybe I just need to buy all of these components out. If I just buy them all out, then maybe that'll work. Gold wire. Gold ring, gold wire. So that is gold plate. Right. Right. So, couple of different things that I need to keep in mind. First of all, I need to fix this up. My gold production is fine, right? It's not bad, but it could be a heck of a lot better. And the way that I want to do things, here, machines, buy one more. These are relatively cheap. We'll get you to go there, you to go there. And then this will get turned into, I think I just overbought that. That's fine. That into there. Beautiful. And we'll buy a gold plate. So that'll get me gold plate. And then from there, I want to put it into a shaper. I want to put this into a shaper that will turn it into gold wire. Yeah. And then that is what we need for this unlock. Yeah. I still need a little bit more cash in order to make this all work. I just need to buy all of the recipes here. There's pretty much no reason not to. And actually, I think I probably need to buy, I think I need to buy the recipes for everything. Naphtha. 500k. That's a lot. That is it's a big number. It's a huge number, in fact. Especially if our gold is only going to be at twice the efficiency. Or half the efficiency, even. Because I'm introducing a new line. It's fine, though. It's fine. I think this is the best case scenario for us. I'm really happy with how we're doing for oil. Oil only sells for 10 bucks a piece. Let's do this, do this. Oil only sells for 10 bucks a piece, but I am absolutely fine with that. Let's get you out of there. Great. Eggs. No, can't do anything with eggs. Yeah, how much does soy sauce sell for now? Because we did get the food boost, right? Where is it? Here, yeah. Food negotiation plus 100%. And then plus another 50%. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Right, gold wire. Let's do it. So at least now we figured out how to do gold wire. And then we want to just roll this right back into here. What? What the heck is that? Okay. Don't know what that is, but doesn't matter. Gold ore. So, what can we see now? Gold ore is going to come along this way. We are turning it into ingots. And then we're turning it into that. and then we're turning it up here. So why is this not showing? Because we are definitely getting gold wire now. And is there a supply issue? There is not a supply issue, but it's a... Yeah, there is an issue here. You know what? Sure. Let's get a sorter. A machine that sorts specific items and outputs from the orange. Okay, this is what we needed to do. This is what we've been needing to do for a little while now. Ditch this. Ditch this. To be fair, the soy can just come directly up here. Like we can just export. To be honest, we don't even necessarily want to export this, I don't think. Ugh, that's a very expensive thing to do. It's fine. So, click to select. Sort target item. Input to there, input to there. Soy. Yeah, so soy will output on orange now. Good. So that's great. And then the rest will just continue on here. I think we're happy with that. Storage. I did want storage here, basically, to try and not waste a whole bunch of soy sauce that I'm going to produce. This seems very slow. That's okay, though. Gold rings. Yep. Fine. And then output here. Output here. Make sure that we're outputting all of the junk that we don't really care about. What the heck is this? Don't know what that is, but we'll get it. We'll get it removed. Unknown item. It's an unknown item. Well, there we go. That's fine. Right. So, do I just want to continue to buy all these recipes here? I think that's not necessarily a bad idea. Gold wire. Aha, we're starting to get the gold wires now. They're starting to come through here. What are you talking about? I have delivered it. Do I need to deliver it to the... Do I need to deliver it to the big old hole? The delivery station? We'll try. Let's see if this magically becomes... See if this magically becomes visible. I am not optimistic, to be brutally honest with you. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's exactly how it works. Cool, so we did. So we did uncover. That's fine, then. Okay, anything else that I want to get done now? 500k. Still too much. Still too much. It's still too much. Still far too much. But it does look good, though. It does look good. It all looks good here. I need to find some way of making some serious moolah. And I feel like the shaper is the way that I do that. So you shape iron rod into an iron. Okay, let's give this a shot. I'm gonna buy another one of the shapers. That's gonna be fine. Let's move you out here. Buy a shaper. Put that down there. We need another rolling mill. So, sure, rolling mill in here. So ingot rolls, and then yeah, that, and then let's just get that in there. So that, if I'm not mistaken, should make a iron ring. Yep, there we go. That looks exactly like an iron ring should, as far as I'm aware. And then as soon as that has been delivered, we're going to get it shooting off down south. We should have no soy here. There should be none. Rice, let's get rice out of there as well. Copper plates. I think I still need to collect copper plates, don't I? But I just need space. And you know what? Let's get another exit right over there. Also, we've got the opportunity to do another type of sorter. Is there anything that I can do with, like, flipping wheat? Is there anything that I can do with wheat? We can turn it into flour, but we still can't do anything here. Biomass at the chemical factory. Wow. Great. Great. Sugar, flour, egg. Sugar is presumably made from, yeah, sugarcane in a furnace. That's fine. That's okay. Get this out of here. Do I need all this oil to be coming in? I am truthfully not sure that I do. Naphtha can be sold for 20. Plastic can be sold for 40. Right, well, let's do chemical. Yeah, let's do chemical factory. So let's just ditch all these, to be honest. Ditch, 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 ditch. Chemical factory into that one there, and a second one. Beautiful. Let's go. I have no idea if I'm gonna be able to supply all of this. Processing recipe. Yep, that's the one. And then we're gonna come down again. How's that look? It won't look like anything because we have not unlocked the recipe, have we? Naphtha, 50k. Perfect. And then plastic. And that will get rid of all of my... Oh, boy. Oh, there's also a byproduct as well. Well, maybe we will just ditch the byproduct. This seems like not a very good solution. Yeah, this doesn't seem very good. So what is that? Wax? I'm not sure. Apparently, it's a raw material for plastic. Apparently, it is. That's all I know. The good news is though, it's all looking fine. Do I need to keep? I do need to keep. I need to keep 200 oil, but the rest is not required. The diamond gem cutter. Yep, we're working towards that slowly but surely. This is. It's not good. It's not good. Gold ring. Gold ring. That's the gold ring, and it sells for 800. Which is the same price as the gold gear. So, what is the point? Oh, also, apparently, we've delivered the F.A.R.M.S. That's what we get from putting whatever this is into the factory. F.A.R.M.S. So we put... Oh, we just get it as a byproduct of making plastic. Okay, what about wax? What can we do with wax? We combine it with hemp yarn in an unknown machine. Okay, and then it'll make us something. It's a complete flippin' mystery. And also, this is horrifically inefficient. I just do not like this. I do not like this at all. We can change this, though. We can change this. Because if we do... Yeah, there we go. We do that. So now we will split resources between everything, and if there is capacity, then we will spit it out. And to be honest, I could probably get another one of these. And throw that in there. Ditch all of this here. There we go. Nice. Ditch. 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 And then this goes into here. That goes up to there. And then this goes into there like so. So that means... In fact, I don't know what that means. That means bad. That's not what we want to do. That's what we want to do. That's better. That's better. Okay, so at every stage, we are giving the opportunity to offload. But at every stage, we're also giving the opportunity to increase the value, which is quite nice. Well, I've let the game run for a little bit, and we're just getting to the point where we can get, I believe, our big old expensive liquid generator. You're kidding me, bro. Oh, what a legendary debate. I want to strengthens the effect of power buff applied by generators. See, I would love to see everything like humming away at double time speed. That would be so big. That would be so big. Oh man, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That's okay. So we still have the gem cutter to get, and then the circuit printer. I mean, the circuit we're doing a terrible job on this circuit printing operation, and that is because my forming machine is running. I mean, really, really slow. My shaper is running badly slowly. Let's ditch you. Yeah, we're gonna ditch you. We're gonna get ourselves... You know what? Give me, like, a few more hubs, because they're pretty darn good, actually. And then we're gonna get 1, 2, 3. Look at that. This actually looks properly organized. Storage facility. Oh, yeah. How are we doing for Soy. Oh, I'm not doing great for other stuff. What's this? Oh yeah, that's iron rings. Get rid of the iron rings. That's cool. Because that will at least allow me to visualize them in the supply chain. Right. This is really, really important. We need a lot of gold. And these are taking their sweet time, to be honest. But that is quicker. That is better. That is good. We're happy with that. That's fine. Okay. So get the iron rings. Marvelous. What's next? The spring? Ah, so that's good. So it's a iron ring into the spring. That's good. That's good to note. That's really good to note. So then let's ditch this. We'll get another shaper. There we go. Another forming machine. Fine. There and there. How's that? I think that should work quite well. Let's get rid of strawberries. Is there something that we can do with eggs? I mean, really, is there something that we can do with eggs? Let's have a look. Eggs. Oh, come on. Egg. A mystery machine. Flour, sugar, and egg. Or we could turn it into biomass and sell it for slightly more. I think the real prize is going to be in unlocking this whisk, because I mean, can we get this yet? No, we're close, but not quite there. Cleaner? Yeah, sure, I guess we'll get that. No, what we really need is the whisk, because I think there's going to be some food items gated behind here. That's what I think. Wheat as well. Like, why are we not managing wheat? It's not good. Get rid of that. Get rid of rice. Gold rings. No, we're saving the gold rings. That's fine. Oh yeah, we can absolutely get rid of all of this oil. Let's go and get rid of that spring as well. We know that that's the spring because we're literally making it there. That's good. At least we're making a decent chunk of cheddar right now. That's the important news of the day. So that is nice. Do I need these copper plates? I mean, I'm still taking them in. I don't think I do. I think I'm quite content to get rid of the copper plates, you know? If I'm making copper plates, that's fine. But they should just go straight into the big old pit of death. Anything else I need to get rid of here? Yes, I need to get rid of all of this oil, actually. I don't need any of it. I just need to completely remove it. It is all completely surplus to requirement now. Very, very sad indeed. But not much we can do about that. Okay, continuing on with the recipes for the shaper. Also, let's get some upgrades here. It's good. Anything else? Aluminium ingots. I think it's not the recipes that I need extra assistance with. It's the machines. The fact that I have yet to uncover the machines. I'm going to unlock the copper pipe recipe because that is going to be required for a couple of more advanced things. Copper wire, probably going to pick that up. Copper ring, maybe going to pick that up in a little bit. How are we doing for gold wire? We must be almost at the diamond. We must almost be at the diamond level. I think we're kind of close. Gold, we're doing good for. I mean, look at how many gold rings we've got coming out of here. It's remarkable, isn't it? Really, really good. Okay, let's pick up another 2 of these. Let's get gold and gold. That's looking good. Man, I wish I could generate stuff. I wish I could do some generation things. That would be so good. What can I do with springs? I mean, let me guess. We can do stuff, but we don't know what machine we're going to be doing it in. Iron stick and spring. See, we're so close. We're so close to uncovering the mysteries that this game has to offer. That is going to be so easy to get. That is going to be easy to get. That is a real pain in the backside. This is a real pain in the backside. Why am I not getting more milk? What's my big milk issue? To be fair, there's no real big milk issue. I just don't have enough ranches. Give me 2 more ranches. There we go. And just plumb them straight into the same... Plumb them straight into the same hole. Absolutely El Grando. That is cool. Brilliant. And that will get me to the milk relatively fast. And ideally, we should have plenty of additional storage space by the time that I get there. How are we doing for soy sauce? I mean, we're still storing stuff here. We can obviously upgrade the storage block capability if I need to. But I'm not going to mess around with that. Leather as well. I don't think I need to do anything with leather or eggs yet. Come on, bring us more wheat. We need more wheat. And you know what? Let's actually do... There we go. 2 more farms. And just feed them in as well. More farms. Perfect. Okay, so it's going to allow us to get there just that little bit quicker. Let's also unlock hemp so that we can keep on moving hemp in. Maybe I should have thrown this oil into this oil processing loop, but if it's just for plastic, I just don't really care that much, to be honest. It's not a big deal. Right, that is the amount of diamonds that I need. Or, yep, there we go. Now it is. I need 150k. It should be easy enough. And gold wire, we've just surpassed 50%. That is marvelous. That's really, really good. How much do these things sell for? 1,600. Oh. Oh. Why am I selling these? 1,600 is way better. I mean, it is an extra step in the shaper, but that's fine. Right, give me the gem cutter. Gem cutter doesn't look like there's anything else here. Diamond recipe. So, how much are you going to sell for? 2,000? Absolutely brilliant. So, that's what we're going to do. That is absolutely categorically what we're going to do. So, get all of this oil out of here. Get all of... Oh, is that enough? I think that's enough for the fermenter. Totally is. Biomass generator. Can't unlock in the demo version. See, before getting my hopes up, I wanted to absolutely check. A machine that generates electricity from biomass. I really want to generate electricity. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Increases fermentation. So what does this do? A facility to decompose organic matter to produce biomass. I mean, I don't need it. I don't need it. We don't need biomass for anything if we're not going to be turning it into electricity. So I guess I just don't give... I just don't care. I just do not care. Absolutely fine. Also, productivity. I've not got that yet on any of my upgrades. Increases the number of items produced by 1. So that will just double my gold output. Yeah. Okay, that's really good. I probably should have got that in quite a long time ago, to be fair. Also, look at this. This is looking great. This is looking fantastic. Sure. Lock all these slots again. No issues with that. 26 diamonds. We are going to change that as soon as I possibly can. So, machines, diamond, engraver. What is it? Diamond... There we go. Come down here. It's... Ooh. Nope. There we go. That's better. It's cool. Keep it coming. And send it straight up there. We need to get the recipe sorted, which I will do just now. It's a bit weird that I'm buying a building with only one recipe and I have to unlock the recipe as well, but whatever. Now we're going to start to see if... Yeah, there's going to be a bit of a backlog. I think this is why we need a storage unit, to be honest. I think I'll get a hub here. Let's rotate you around. Let's get a storage unit, which is going to cost me like 100k. What? That's just ludicrous, to be honest. That is just ludicrously expensive. But look at this. 2,000. 2,000 for a flippin' diamond. You can't really argue with that, to be honest. It's actually really, really good. So, productivity. Productivity of a diamond mine. Can we get the productivity of a diamond mine increased? Yeah, but it costs 500k. So, you know what? Let's just not mess around with that. That's fine. Where is my milk? My milk is coming. We need one more singular bit of milk. And we're going to be able to get the whisk, which I think is really gating a lot of my progress. Get you out of here. Get you out of here. Soybeans. How the heck did soybeans get down here? Are we maxed out? We're maxed out. We're maxed out. That's exactly why soybeans have got down here. Right. Well, milk. We've done it. Whisk. Brilliant. Whipped cream. Can I not... Is there not another building? There is another building over here, the circuit printer, which I'm actually very, very close to getting. I didn't think that would gate anything, but maybe it has. Whipped cream. Let's get a sorter. We're probably going to get a straight sorter, as I think they're slightly easier to deal with. But let's ditch this, ditch this. Cool. We want to put everything in to here. And then we're going to put everything else out there. And then we're going to get a whipped cream... Where is it? A whipped cream production facility. Right there. Kind of can't believe it, but that's okay. I do like the selection profile tool that we've got. That's really nice. Get rid of milk. We don't need it in there anymore. It's cool. And now let's grab this circuit printer. Okay, so a crafter. That requires a gold circuit. A gold circuit is gold rings, which we're actually manufacturing in very, very large quantities already. That's good. That's very good, in fact. I will change this around. Let's go here. Let's get this into there. There's no point. Actually, tell you what we'll do. Let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of these gold rings that we've got just chilling in the central storage for now. Whisk, whipped cream. Let's, for now, export the whipped cream, since there's nothing else to do with it. How much do we get for it? I honestly have no idea. 20 as opposed to, I think, the 10 for milk. Yeah, so it's a bit of a waste, but it's fine. Yeah, so we get rid of all of these things. Marvelous. And we will get ourselves the gold circuit recipe. Cool. 1,000 gold circuits is it's a large number. It's a large number. So, I suspect strongly I may have to adjust my plans for this, but I just don't think we're going to be able to produce enough. What's the issue here? Did I buy the recipe? I did buy the recipe. Oh, we need an output. Yeah, output to over here. Yeah, this is... We've got loads and... Okay, so we've got massive overproduction. Massive overproduction of the gold wires. And we have got basically no production of the circuits here. I'm going to get more circuit printers, circuit planners, whatever they're called. Yeah, I'm going to get more, probably at a 1-to-1 ratio. I can't afford another one, though. We need 300k, although we're not a million miles away from that. So that's good. And that will allow me to get... So we have 1,000 of those. That is it's a large number. It's a very large number. But actually, I think we can do it. Okay, so that goes into there. You go down here. You go down here. And we need to go back up to here. Back up to there. And back up to there. Okay, looking good. Looking real good. I need faster. I need faster here for sure. Iron circuits, not really required. Yeah, I mean, it's a better speed than it was. Don't get me wrong, but it's still not good. Can I get some more shapers for some more forming machines? Just because these rings are valuable. How's this looking, by the way? We are actually limited by transport speed, but we've only got 2 furnaces that are actually active at the moment, so I can change that. Yeah, that'll be good. And then I guess I could just build some more shapers down here. What do I need? I need a rolling mill, which I don't currently have any excess of, but we can always buy one. Rolling mill, boom. Beautiful, keep it coming. Roll it out, and then into as many forming machines as I can afford, which happens to be exactly 1 at this moment in time. And weirdly, that'll line up quite nicely. So set that as a entry point. Set that as an exit point. Yeah, I mean, it's better. Slightly better than what we had previously. But at least it'll make me some money. At least make me some more money. The rolling mill is doing a fine job. We're absolutely able to keep up with that. There must be a better recipe. There must be a better recipe. Gold. Yeah, so rolled gold. So this is good. A gold gear and a diamond. I think we would see the machine, right? Like we would see the machine if we had it. Gold circuits, we've got that. Maybe I just need to try like putting gold gear and a diamond into this. Yeah, gold gear, diamond, plate. Maybe we try putting that into a circuit printer. But but then again, I just don't think it would. I don't think it would work. Gold gear, diamond. Yeah, because we don't have the recipe. We don't have the ability to get the recipe. Yeah, so I just don't think it. I just don't think it will work. Recycler, nah, nothing else. Nothing else to amend there. That's fine. It's got to be the crafter, right? It's got to be the crafter. Right, let's get this overclocked as much as we possibly can. Energy saving, reduces power consumption. I dearly wish I could get access to the power mechanics. That would be cool as heck. But alas, what can you do? I do like how I've got a lovely gold empire. This is looking good though. This is looking fine. Can I make any other food types? It's got to be the crafter. It's got to be the crafter. Also, let's get these diamonds out of here because we don't need the diamonds anymore. Are we managing to keep up with... We are absolutely managing to keep up with our diamond production. Yeah, in fact, there's nothing being stored away. It's pretty good. It's very good, in fact. I will get another hub in here. Boom, boom. Machines. Fantastic, fantastic. And... Sure. We'll just do another route in there, like so. Brilliant. And maybe the rolling mill needs a little bit more attention now, but not that much more. This is good. Okay, so all we need to really do, I think, to properly optimize everything is upgrade all of my gold stuff. Like, literally all the gold stuff. And it probably starts with the formers. Yeah, it probably starts here. Yeah, we don't have much money to make improvements, but that's okay. So start with the formers. And we're up to 117 out of 1,000. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. Get the soybeans out of here. Get the sugarcane out of there. Just get the egg. Get the egg out. Do I need the wheat for anything? I don't think I need the wheat for anything. I don't think I need anything for anything. I think we are completely fine. Fermentation process. Nah, don't need it. Do I want to get productivity? Do I want to get productivity for anything? I mean, I know I got gold productivity, but that doesn't really matter. Aluminium circuits. Copper circuits. I mean, it'll be the same. It'll be copper ring into gold circuits, into copper circuits, etc. So, bauxite miner. I feel like I don't really care about the bauxite miner. Diamond productivity. Sure, let's do diamond productivity. Maybe I'll get another gem cutter as well, if we're doubling up our gem exports. Milk, we should not have any more milk here, since we're turning it all into whipped cream. And yeah, we're still getting as much stuff out of there as we possibly can. We're making so much money. And to be fair, most of it is coming from these rings, which is quite remarkable. I could always change that, by the way. I could always just get some more circuit printers if I wanted to. Don't think I do. I think I need more of these. Right. Let's do this. Do this. That to there. That to there. That to there. I think we can sustain this. Let's see. Right. Right into there. Beautiful. This is looking great. This is looking great. Maybe the rolling mill needs a little bit of a boost. I think it does, actually. That's fine. I've not really done much with the rolling mill for a while. Oh, okay. So we can't get level 3. Interesting. You can't get level 3 overclocking in the rolling mill. That's fine. A steel frame. Concrete. I feel like concrete is probably going to be one of those things. Glass wool as well. Probably one of those recipes that are actually going to end up mattering. Like, quite a lot. Also, any chance that we can maybe do more upgrades to the circuit printer? Yeah, I think so. Let's just go. Let's try and make it happen. I will do the manual override here. You know what? That's fine. I will increase all of these circuit printers by a little bit. Make sure that you've got a nice little bit of extra juice in as well. Marvelous. Look at that. No. Do not delete. Do not delete. Do not delete. That's looking much better. See, if only we had an extra electricity boost over here. Oh, that would be chef's kiss. That would be fantastic. Speaking of chef's kiss, how are we doing evacuating all of the useless, not necessary stuff? You know what I should do, and I should have probably done a while ago. Let's start exporting soy sauce, because that will fix all of our issues up here. Flour. I still don't have anything to do with flour yet, do I? Let's do flour. Superb. Flour is... It still sells for more, I suppose. So you know what? Let's do that there. And then we click to select. We select the wheat. And where was the flour made? It was made at the grinder, which I still have not actually built yet. Can you believe that? It's kind of crazy. So that goes in there. Marvelous. And then everything else continues down. And then after we have ground the flour, we're going to take it all the way out here. And then we're going to stick it all the way into there. Marvelous. Do I have the recipe for the flour? No, I do not, because I have not done anything in the grinder. It's not that one. It is this one. Cool. And I'm just going to kind of leave that there. Although maybe I'll get the... It's pretty cheap. Yeah, I'll get those upgrades whilst I'm here. Copper plates for the turn rights. Opposing merge junction. That is actually quite useful. And to be honest, all it requires is copper plates, which I'm currently exporting. So, you know what? Instead, let's just move them over and start importing them instead. That's fine. That's good. That's a good compromise, I think. Right, so flour is actually super quick to make. No issues with that at all. Let's make sure that we're continuing to export this. We don't need any flour pile at the moment. We don't even need these gold rings. We don't need springs. We don't need strawberries. We don't need sugarcane. We don't need soybeans. We don't need eggs. We do need this. But we don't need that. We don't need hemp. Fine. Okay. Do I need to come and give this a little bit of a boost over here? I think I do. Let's make it happen. And wow, we have passed 1 million. We've passed 1 million thanks to gold rings. Love to see it. A machine that removes buffs from items. This is used to stack buffed items in a single storage slot. I don't understand that. A machine that removes buffs from items. Use this to stack buffed items in a single storage slot. Yeah, not sure. Really not sure. Fermenter, also we've not used it, nor do I really feel compelled to use it. Let's continue to upgrade the overclock on the shaper. Let's continue to upgrade the overclock on the circuit printer as well. I think well, in terms of more money, the forming machine slash shaper, whatever it's called, will definitely help. Definitely help with the production of more gold rings. This gem cutter. Let's do what I always planned. One, and we can't get a second one, but I wish I could. Let's rotate you around so that it doesn't look so ugly. Up there and straight in there. Wow. Okay, so that will make a difference. That will make a difference. This looks better already. And we've got space for a third. Very happy to use a third gem cutter here, which I can do in a little bit. How are we doing back here? Are we building up a backlog? No, we're not building up a backlog. It's fine. That's absolutely a-okay. But I would like to build up a backlog. That's the thing. I'd like to do more with diamonds. Both in general, in real life, and also in the video game. No, I'm just kidding. I don't actually want to have anything to do with diamonds. It's a monopoly, or it was a monopoly. Anyway, I don't care. I don't want to deal with diamonds. It's okay. Right, are we almost through this backlog of flour? Seems like it's been going on for quite a long time. Flour. Not flour. It's just regular wheat. Regular unfloured croppage. Processing items gives a yield to improve yields. Higher sell for more. Increases the selling price of valuables. I'll take it. It's cool. Motor. Right. And the gold ring. We can't get that. We can't get food negotiations. We can't get cake. Or maybe we can get cake, but we just don't know if it necessarily exists. Export speed from machines. That'll maybe make a difference. Yield sorter. A grade sorter that based on grade value. Aha, that's interesting. So we've not really... I don't think the grade mechanic is currently in here, but, like, I imagine that, you know, for example, diamonds... Some diamonds are going to be high grade. Some diamonds are going to be low grade. What the heck? Look at these springs. That's the export bonus that we got. We're exporting way, way faster now. And in fact, can we increase our belt speed? We can increase belt speed, but unfortunately, we need iron gears. And iron gears, not something that I'm currently manufacturing. Although that being said, it would be fairly easy for me to manufacture iron gears. So, let's go and do it. There we go. Gear processor. Yeah. Rotate you around. Bang that in there. Ditch this. Give me one of these. Cool. Bang, bang, bang. How's that looking? It's looking better. There we go. And then we can start getting back on top of the gear situation. But we have got a lot of stuff. I mean, actually, we're more than... Yeah, we're way more than 50% of the way towards our gold circuit... Our gold circuit ambitions. And in fact, I should probably come over here and grab another couple of upgrades. In fact, almost all the upgrades, actually, to our circuit printer. That is excellent. So yeah, we need 700k and 1,000 gold circuits. Look at that. Diamonds. Diamonds are doing way better than they once were. I am going to get another gem cutter, and I'm very, very close to being able to do so. I did double up the amount of gems that we had being produced, so let's go and take full advantage of that. We do a little rotation here. We can do that down to there, that down to there, and that straight into there. It looks pretty horrific like that, to be honest, but it's fine. And then do I want to get an increase in gem cutting speed? Do I seriously not have a single... Seriously, don't have a single upgrade in that. Okay, well, let's do it then. How are we doing for... How are we doing for storage here? We're not actually... We're not developing a backlog at all. I cannot believe it, but that's great. Look at that. Diamonds are now top of the food chain. Lovely stuff. Really, really good. Okay, I think we just want to save up. I think we want to save up. We want to try and get this crafter. I don't think it's going to take very long at all. But it could very well be the sort of recipe center that blows everything out into the open. So without further ado, let's wait a little bit. Let's see where this crafter... let's see if we can get the resources. See where this crafter takes us. Well, we are pretty much there. I think we just need to get... What is it, like another 100? Like another 100 or so. Yeah, look at that. 102 gold circuits. Marvelous. Very, very chuffed with that. In the meantime, diamonds. Wow. far and away have become the biggest thing for us. I did get, I mean, I think I just got 1 or 2 upgrades to the efficiency speed of the gem miners. Really happy with that, to be honest. Looks really good. Doesn't look like they mine. Doesn't look like they always mine a gem though. Very rogue. Very, very rogue indeed. But there we go. I've given a nice little boost that that should help out. Either way, I think having 3 gem cutting facilities absolutely more than covers what is required. Also, am I running behind here because this rolling mill is not able to keep up with all the demands? I think that might be the case, you know? I think that might be the case. Wow. Okay, well, it's a lovely problem to have. I am truly delighted about the fact that we are not producing enough resources. It's good. It's a great place to be. Okay, come on. We're super close. Let's go and get it. We need 33 left. Let's get that done. Iron gears. Oh yes, I've assembled enough iron gears. I also have 3 million gold in the bank. It's very good. So can I get oh, that requires copper pipe. So what required iron? One of these required iron. Iron circuits, copper circuits. Okay. A precision sorter unlocks the precision sorts items based on precision value. What the heck does that mean? Ah, transport speed. That's what I was going to get. Motor. I absolutely can't get motors. No way. Turn left. Turn right. Okay, we can do that with just a little bit more copper. It's fine. I mean, I don't really care about the opposing merge junction. You know the way that it works. It's literally a T-junction. It takes in from both sides and it outputs at the bottom. That's fine. Right, let's go and get the crafter. Oh, I knew it. I knew there would be a building. I literally knew there would be a building. And that looks like, by the way, a food-style building. But holy cow, that is good. Okay. Can unlock in the demo version. Okay, I feel like we're probably coming up against our limit of what we can do here. A fan? But that requires a propeller. And a propeller is... What the heck is a propeller? So that is a stick. A stick in an aluminium or aluminum plate in a crafter to make a propeller. And then from there it can go into another crafter, combined with a radiator. That'll make a fan. Oh, this is going to make a computer, isn't it? That's going to make like a... Vroom. That's going to make like a drone. That's going to make like a computer. That's a CPU, surely into a computer or something. Okay. Okay. That is nifty. So this is where we make all of our... This is where we make all of our computer-based stuff. I see, I see. And then an assembler that can make batteries. So that's going to be copper. I mean, that's just a hell of a lot of batteries in general and a hell of a lot of money. But that is going to be copper wire and iron plate. That is fine. Okay, so that's cool. It's kind of cool how, you know, we're like 2 hours in here and we're only now just getting to the mega sort of like transformational recipe building. I kind of like that. I really like that. Also, you know, the suggestion that there is going to be other stuff to do with coal. Perhaps there's going to be a sort of solid, you know, a solid fossil fuel style generator. That would be pretty darn nifty. I'm obviously super excited about a liquid generator that allows you to actually use this oil as opposed to just... I mean, we currently do absolutely nothing with oil. I mean, it's such a waste of all of these buildings. It was a waste of money buying them all just for the chemical factory, which doesn't actually make us that much money at all. The gold is the way to go, let me tell you. Anyway, folks, we are going to wrap things up right about there. This is F.A.R.M.S. I have enjoyed this. This is very, very cool. Definitely early stages at the moment, but I love the automation. I love the way that it looks. I love the way that it feels to play. I'm really excited to follow this one throughout development. Pretty decent preview build at the present moment. So go check it out. Link down in the description below. Wishlist it if indeed you are interested in following along with development. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for watching. I've been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.